Behold! Behold! The sword of power! The sword of power! Excalibur! Excalibur!
We are back, and we are live with another live stream TV placement song critique. If you don't know me, I go by Excalibur Zero, the music producer you can grow with, and my goal is to help 100 musicians achieve their first sync placement. I have 6 years of music supervision experience and 8 years of composing experience, and this stream is meant to help people who are looking to get feedback on their music to achieve their goal of getting their music placed on television, films, and ads. We are back. What's up, Charismatic? Happy Friday. What's up, Chicada? Happy Friday, guys. Glad to be back. I'll make sure my audio is working. Composing. All right, dope. We're good on that. Go ahead and share the stream. We're live and we're back. Listening to your music. Got my computer working. Man, iLok, man. iLok is tripping. Basically, iLok, the cloud, they have a cloud now, so I don't have to use a dongle. They updated their app, and their application is like super outdated. And it just messed up my whole drivers. My whole computer started crashing. I couldn't open up plugins. And even though I was doing all these steps to fix it, I had to go on Google and just do some research. Peace out, shawty. It's my wife in the background. She's about to leave right now. But we're about to get it started. Honestly, don't know what point to start from since we missed last week. You got to start on the 12th this week? Okay, for sure. Appreciate that. Let me pull out something real quick on my phone, and then we'll go ahead and get started. All right. Peace out. What's up, Alan? Happy Friday. What's up, Yim Wave? Happy Friday. We're starting from the 12th. We got a lot of submissions this week, so we're going to get started. Who's the first one from the 12th? It's Kez. Hey, folks, I'm new here. I would love to know what you think about my beats. This one's called Every Time. It's an instrumental. We're going to go ahead and get started right away. What was the one that he wanted me to listen to every time? You guys can hear that? I like this. Has a dope bounce to it. What's up, Skyquake? All right, I'm going to pause it right there. We're gonna keep it quick on some of these since I missed last week. That way we can get through everyone's today. That's a dope beat. Has a nice bounce to it. Love the melody to it. Clean track by the homie Kez. Welcome to the community. Next up, we have his verse. This one's called Yo 3 TV6. Has like the Halloween vibes. What's up, Revision? Welcome back. All right, his verse. This track foundation is 100% there. You have the arrangement there. You have the right elements being introduced at the right time. There's not too much going on as far as instrumentation. I think the only thing that's lacking on this is the quality of sound you're using. I highly recommend upgrading some of your sounds on this. If you replace certain sounds on this, it's going to sound 20 times better, in my opinion. One, probably being the drums. I would keep the drums a little bit more updated. With and you could usually tell like drums sound outdated or songs sound outdated based off their drums usually, I've noticed, besides like the instrumentation obviously, but like a certain snare, if I play like the 2007 Kanye West snare clap and put it on a trap beat right now, it's going to sound dated. Or if I put that 2013 like snare that everybody was using on trap beats and use it now, you can tell it has a different feel to it compared to like what's being current now. I feel like right now the snares and claps that are really current are like very snappy rim shot style of snares. That's usually how I feel like you can tell when a track kind of sounds dated. Also, I would upgrade like your piano. Use a higher quality piano. I usually like to use Contact. The Maverick is probably my favorite piano. Nexus has some decent pianos. Decent. They're decent. They're not great. And then I think everything else is pretty fine. New Jack Swing Drums. One Life to Live, homies. Yes, sir. You're right. But I think that this foundation is 100% there. I just think it's some of the instrumentation used. Regardless, though, solid track. Definitely on the right track. That's a good drama beat, good tension beat. Almost has a Halloween vibe, but still fits for tension regardless. Next up, we got the homie Joey 2426. All right, Joey, I think this one has kind of the same note as that other track that we just talked about. It's the instrumentation on this one. The melodies and stuff sound cool. It tells a story almost. But I think if you compare this to another like suspenseful tension track that has like this orchestration going on, it's going to have like, it almost has like a lower quality feel to it just because of the instrumentation used. So I would just upgrade your pianos, your strings and stuff like that to higher quality stuff. Maybe invest into Omnisphere for those undertones that have high quality undertones. Like the samples on Omnisphere are super high quality. I think that'll help that track. Regardless, it has cool melodies on it. Good movement. But we're going to keep moving. Next up, we got the homie Mochi 88. It says, first attempts ever. Appreciate feedback. Side question, how do you achieve emotion when composing? Example, how to get drama feel out of your melodies? How do you guys get drama out of your melodies? How do you guys portray emotion in your music? I think it depends on the chord progression. Like minor progressions are going to have more of a dramatic feel to it as opposed to major progressions. Good, Isaiah. This has a good dramedy feel. What's up, Amada? Welcome back. It's a good dramedy feel right here. Like, not even dramedy, more like underscore. That one's solid. I like that track. I don't have notes on that one. That's a good like underscore. Another name for it are like beds. They're used for in scene tracks. It doesn't have like too much emotion drawn in one way, like too dramatic or too comedy or too dramedy. I think it's a good neutral undertone, which is perfect. Perfect. Good. That's a good track. E minor? Interesting. Yeah, I use E minor too, actually. Sometimes. This one's dope. I think you should cut out some of the high frequencies in this part. They're very harsh. I feel like they cut through a lot. Or even replace it with just like taking out that loop that you use. I know you use the same loop and you pitch it high. Take out that loop and just use like the pizzicatos that you have right here. Just have your pizzicatos going, and then introduce the track back in where you have it. The structure's on point. I like the sound selection that you use. Your like your drums and your 808 and stuff sound really dope. I like it. All right, one more from the homie Moochie. He said just made this one. This was dope, but I don't think you need the choir. If you want something like to layer it, maybe use strings, but you don't hear too much choir used in like trap or hip hop beats. Too much. Sometimes you do, but not too much, because it sounds too close to a vocal, and obviously a lot of music for TV, or a lot of TV is dialogue. All right, next up we got the homie LOS. He said, first time submitting to libraries. Here's one of the songs. I like it. It scales depending on your production. Every scale? Yeah. That's good. That's good that you know a lot of scales. Something I'm definitely working on. I use like a good 5 or 6. I'm trying to get up to all 12. It's a good tension track right here. Okay, let's see where this goes. Alright, LOS, this started off really good. I feel like this is a good suspense track, that it has that dark undertones to it that are really good. That drone like feel in the background. I think the structure you could probably work on in this, and then I don't know about this ARP at the end. I don't know if it matches the tone of the track, in my opinion. This is definitely a good start though. I think I would work on structure. That way it builds. You want it to build into something, have a big impact, and then mellow out a little bit, and then build again into this thing. Nice work though, regardless. Next up we got the homie Darren, If You Ask. He says, hi X, thank you for the last review and your time. Much appreciated. I will submit these two today to the live stream. All right, bet. This is called No Cap. Now these submissions are from last week. I missed last week because my computer was having issues, so I'm just playing the ones from last week really quickly, and then moving on to the ones from this week. But we're going to be getting through everything. It's like Halloween vibes. like that one a lot. Has a good chord progression. Has a good drama to it. I feel like it fits for like a Halloween vibe too as well. Solid track from the homie Darren. Mix is clean. Next up, we got Darren again. This one's called Rich Mindset. What's up, Charlie Hart? What's up, Kamlak? What's up, bro? It's on point, Darren. Solid, Darren. This is a really good track. Good drama track as well. Darren, you've improved a lot, man. Over the time, you were killing it, bro. Hearing more and more excellence coming from you. Well done from the homie Darren. We already played Moochie's tracks. Moochie, if you're in the stream, just let me know. And let me know which ones you want to play, because I saw you send a few more down here. So let me know which ones you want me to play. I'll play like one or two more if you're in stream. But we already played 3. I usually like to keep it to 3. 4 being max for the tracks that we played during stream from one person. Next up, we got the homie Chicada. He said, "Yo, X, I finished writing to this track you listened to, the chorus only last week. Would love to hear your thoughts. Also, opinions on sound effects like the ones used to transition to the chorus for sync purposes. Also, I need to add a sting right now. It just fades out." Okay, let's listen to it. Alright, remember this. I remember this track.
Broke my phone, cause I don't wanna hear from you again. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me, I can't pretend that days that I spent with you are anything but just a mistake. I can't say that I hated you, but nowadays I don't feel the same. Your voice sounds like nails on a chalkboard.
Roasted.
You took it all from me, but now it seems you want more. But you can't have it, cause I'm going MIA. And if you ask me where I am, I'm gonna say,
Leave a message.
broke my
I like
phone, cause I don't wanna hear from you again. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me, I can't pretend that the days that I spent with you are anything but just a mistake. I can't say that I hated you, but nowadays I don't feel the same. What you want, I can't figure out at all. That is why I blocked your calls, but you still get through to me. Then you went and did the worst, dragged my name all through the dirt, threw my cell upon the curb, but you still get through to me. Broke my phone so that you couldn't text me, and I hope you know I was never expecting that I'd let you go, but it feels like a blessing. It feels like a blessing, yeah.
Dope.
Broke my phone so that you couldn't text me, and I hope you know I was never expecting that I'd let you go, but it feels like a blessing. It feels like a blessing, yeah. Broke my phone, cause I don't wanna hear from you again. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me, I can't pretend that the days that I spent with you are anything but just a mistake. I can't say that I hated
see what you mean by things. And I hear the sound effects you're talking about. Is it the cell phone vibration and then the leave a voicemail? I think you should leave it in because it does fit the context of the song. But just include a stem when you send it out that has no sound effects included. But this track is solid, man. I really like the subject matter. I remember talking about this last time, but the subject matter is so good. It's really good, really relative. I feel like it could fit in a lot of context. I think the only note I have probably is getting the mix down. It's really hard to mix this because you have a lot of elements going on with the vocals, the guitars and the drums, but getting them glued together where it sounds very clean, and like the drums kind of sound very tucked away and squashed in the mix. So you want it to sound really well balanced. And then at the end, that I think it's a China cymbal. You kind of are on the China cymbal at the end here. It sounds very like washy. So just getting that mix clean on this one, and this one's solid, bro. This is like, oh, okay. It says needs mixing work. Never mind, I'm tripping. I see it says it right there. Overall, though, that track's solid. Don't be afraid to invest a little bit of money if you have the budget and send it into an engineer. Have them get it really glued together. That way you can use it as like a reference point. If you're mixing your own music and you want to make more music like this, and you want to just kind of see how a good mix sounds compared to yours, or just a different mix, maybe like, just a different mix or whatever, to use as a reference point. I highly recommend you doing it on this track. You have a lot of layers going on, and getting them all glued together and cleaned up, it's going to take you far. But that track is solid, man. It's going to get used, in my opinion. What's up, Dather? He said, what's good, everyone? Coming in late. Hey, you're just on time. Just on time. What's up, Carlos? Thank God it's Friday. Yes, indeed. Happy Friday, everyone. Speaking of Happy Friday, my boy Charismatic said, Happy Friday, everyone. More minimal tracks this week. Just looking to see where this will fit. Welcome back to the homie Charismatic. This one's called Black Market. Of course, Chikara, good work. Beat is fire. Bro, the way you brought in this little lead right here, right before the beat dropped into that last A section, is crazy. Right here. That's clean, bro. This is a fire beat. Damn, I'm such a car. Charismatic. This track all around fire. Only section I kind of threw me off is this part. I think everything you have as far as the like melody and stuff like that is fine, but I think it's the drums. It almost feels like a tribal trap. I think you can just take that loop out, the drum loop out, and just keep the track how it is, because it builds right back into this A section really well. Like have all the little plucks and stuff you have, keep it, the bass, everything, but that drum loop. Write it back in perfectly. Big impact, horns. That track is fire. I love that track. Next up, we got the homie Chick. Charismatic again. This one's called Boss Up. Same thing here. It feels tribal. You don't even need it. This is a very, very, very solid scene opener track. Like, I can hear this in Married to Medicine, Love and Hip Hop, all those styles. This is a very good scene opener. Love like the call and response you have going on with the organ and the piano. Sounds very tasteful, professional. This intro had me. It's dope, man. Only thing I think you can get rid of is that percussion loop, but this little loop you have going on here with the percussion right in the background right here, it sounds dope. I think it's layered perfectly. If you just want to have that right there instead, I think it would be cool. But that little percussion loop right there sounds dope. I like it. Also, you don't really need the choir either. I think you can barely hear it. And you don't really need it. That brass does a good job of kind of like taking up the space right here, but still having energy. I think you bring it back into the last hook very nicely. That's a good B section you have, a good switch up right there. Well done from the homie Charismatic. Last one from Charismatic is called Corporate Kingpin. Oh my gosh. What's up, Denny Beast? No, you're not late. Just on time. Fire, bro. Oh my gosh. That track is crazy. All three of these are heat, man. You came in with the fire this week. And congrats to, I forgot to say, congrats Charismatic on your MLB placement. That's dope, man. Real dope. And it's a playoff placement? Is it it's a playoff, it's a wild card placement, right? Because there's more viewers during the playoffs, which is higher pay. Especially if you get a playoff placement right now or going into the World Series, you get a playoff placement. Woo! What's up, Denny Beats? You're not late. You got new beat feedback? I'm excited to hear it. What's up, X.E.L.O? Next up, we got the homie Hamada. This one's called Dream. It's a remake of Dream by Ryan Cost. Welcome back, Hamada. Alright, Los, we'll get to yours. It's a playoff placement. Charismatic. Crazy, Hamada. That one's crazy as hell. Super dope beat, man. You said it was a remake. How so was it a remake? Did you remake the beat completely, or you just were inspired by the beat? Actually, let me see if I can find it. Let me see. That's a dope track, though. Even if you did remake it, the sound selection that you use is crazy. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, that one's fire. Fire. Waiting for this Walmart ad to play. All right. Oh yeah, yours is way different. Bro, what the hell? You made it like 20 times better. Oh, okay. I see where you're inspired, though, at some points. Your version sounds really good, though. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right, next up, we got the homie Focal Point Pro, a.k.a. Marlon. This one's called Peace of Mind. Not yet. I'll scroll down so you guys can see. Nicely done, Marlon. All day, man. That was gonna get used up all day. Those emotional, almost like scene closer vibes, get used all the time in TV. Nicely done. I have no feedback on that one. That was a good track. All right, next up we got the homie His Verse, who I see is in the chat now. He said you updated my whole VSTs and drum kits. Okay, bet. All right, let's get to it. Dang, I'm like lost. I have too many windows up right now. All right, here we go. His verse, this one is on like on the right path. I think what I hear on this one is that this synth they use, I would take it out and just keep the piano. Use that same melody but with the piano. Because once you start bringing in the other instruments, they sound like more organic. Like you have a piano going on there, you have strings going on right here. And that synth doesn't seem like it matches the track. Like at first it seems like it's about to be a drama like trap track, but once you start introducing this little stab right here, like this chord progression, it feels more emotional, which is fine. I want to keep it emotional though, not like feel like trap, like drama, tension feel, and then going into an emotional feel. I think you should keep it an emotional feel. And then second thing, I would get that 808 a little bit louder. You can use something like Camel Crush, which is free. If you have a PC, it'll bring it up a little bit. There's a preset called More Beef that I really like to use. Or Subtle Masters, another preset that I like. I would add verb to these little strings right here and balance it out a little bit. Just add verb to that string, and then probably like a last thing is mix. Like if you compare this track loudness to like Charismatic, you want it to match as far as like volume, so mix and master. I don't know if you have a limiter on this already or not, but I would take it off and then redo the master. Other than that, it's a solid track. Like it's on the way for sure. And the sound selection is way better than that last one. We played your one earlier. The sound selection is way better. So nicely done from the homie. His Verse. You're on the right track. You got the structure down. It's on point. Just those few little things. We already played Moochie Moochie. If you're in the chat, let me know. Let me know. And we'll play which one. But we already played a few of yours already. Next up, we got the homie 10Z. He said, hey, what's up? Can someone let me know if this beat, how this beat format is? If it's right, should I fix it? Oh. is hitting hard. Dope, man. Yeah, the structure is fine on this one. I think if anything, going into that sting, you have the sting, really good sting right here. Just maybe have the hi-hats like go to 16th notes to add like pace going into the sting. Because this right now, this hook doesn't sound any different from the hook at the beginning. You want this one to have a little bit of like pace building into it. So like a hi-hat rolls are good. Or like 16th note hi-hats or like a tambourine loop or something. Beat's dope though. I like this a lot. Solid work from the homie 10Z. Next up we already played Moochie. We'll play Mouse Rat.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Dope, man. I love the drums on this. So fire. Good job from the homie Mouse Rat fan. Quad X said he got 1K subs today. Hey, big congrats, brother. Abdul said, hey, X, been watching you for a while. What are some things that should be done when starting with sync before submitting music, creating LLC, legal stuff? Do you have any videos on the subject? You don't need to create an LLC. I just made my LLC this year. That's because of business stuff, but not really because I was like single proprietor, but you don't have to worry about that stuff. LLC is basically, it protects your assets. So like, let's say you got sued, and you're married, right? It wouldn't take the money from you and your wife. It would take the money from your LLC. It's an entity. What you do need before you start submitting sync is a PRO, Performing Rights Organization. I do have a video on that, how to set up with BMI as a writer. It's free to sign up as a writer for BMI. For ASCAP, it's $50. And if you want to sign up as a publisher, I think it's $150. But you can start off by signing up as a writer for free. And I have a video on my page called how to sign up with BMI. That's the first thing you want to do. The second thing you want to do after that is start preparing your music in links. You want to put it in a link like Dropbox, Dropbox or Disco. The reason why I like Dropbox or Disco is because you can actually see the waveform when you play it. You can download it and stream it very easily. I don't prefer SoundCloud because SoundCloud sometimes has ads, and I don't like the fact that it has ads. Other than that, after you make that link ready, you submit it out to a music library or a sync agent, and that's pretty much the steps simplified. Nicely done. All right. Next up, we got the homie Skyquake Audio. This is an action horror trailer. Okay, I'm hyped for this one. Just to scare you guys. What did I do? Damn, that was fire. Clean work, Skyquake Audio. That's probably one of the best ones I've heard you do. Nicely done. Nicely done from the homie Skyquake, giving you nightmares with his music. It sounds like the next Saw movie. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Has like a good Saw vibe. All right, next up, we got the homie His Verse again. This was called TV8. He said, hey, 1 month ago, I found out about Sync. I was searching about it everywhere. Then I found you. Your video feedbacks helps. I look for some libraries. The beats I send for feedback are all practice. I'm not going to submit. It's all for practice for Sync. I almost make like 12 beats now. I think I'm ready at that level to submit for getting signed up, but not 100% sure yet. For sure. Let me play TV11. Wait, which one? I'll play this one first. This is dope. I like this. Solid. I think this one's good. I would tame the hi-hats a little bit. Like keep the hi-hats simple at the beginning. That way there's not too much going on. Then at the end you can build the hi-hats the way you have it already right there. It's a solid drama track though. Same thing with this one. I think that bell is too harsh though compared to the other one. Nice switch up. That like bell in the background though, I think might hurt you. And then same notes with the hi-hats on this one. But these two sound way better. Like there's so much more improvement from the first one you sent. It's like night and day right there. You have the structure down, man. You already know what you're doing. You're like, all you got to do is keep improving the sound quality and the drums, and you're on point. All right, next up we got the homie Music by Pumpkin. What's up, Music by Pumpkin? This one's called Raindrops. Very mellow right here. So let's chill. Music by Pumpkin. Nice, relaxed, laid back vibes. I could hear that like on a Spotify playlist. Darren, we have yours next, but I think we already played these ones. Yeah, we played this one earlier. I went through last week for the ones that I missed. Yeah, I did. These tracks were both fire. I had no notes on them. I thought they were both dope. And you killed it. You're just, I think I said this earlier, but you're just getting better and better. It's crazy. You're in your bag for sure. Next up, we got the homie Hamada. This one's called Ultra.
Stay one more night. You know that my love is true. Let's make things right. I understand what you're going through. Stay one more night, and I know that it's not too late. Let's make things right. You just have to believe in fate. Stay one more night. Don't you know that my love is true? Let's make things right. I understand what you're going through. Stay one more night, and I know that it's not too late. Let's make things right. You just have to believe in fate. Stay one more night. Don't you know that my love is true? Let's make things right. I understand what you're going through. Stay one more night, and I know that it's not too late. Let's make things right. You just have to believe in fate. Too late. Let's make things right. You just have to believe in fate. Stay one more night. Don't you know that my love is true? Let's make things right. I understand what you're going through. Stay one more night, and I know that it's not too late. Let's make things right. You just have to believe in fate. Stay one more night. Don't you know that my love is true? Let's make things right. I understand what you're going through. Stay one more night, and I know that it's not too late. Make things right.
Dude, Homada is like the flares of EDM right now. Killing it. All right, next up, we got Revision. He said, been trying to work on my pod tracks. I feel like this is missing something, but not sure what. Thanks. This was called Found You. Nice, man. This is a solid track, man. I think the only thing probably it is missing is probably a top line melody, and you can probably just use that with the guitar. Like have a higher counter melody note on your guitar. Because it has a really good foundation. Everything's on point. Very clean mixed. Melodies are dope. You have nice like little ear candy in the background with like the bells and the little vocal melodies. I don't know, because there is a lot going on. Like it's not like it's empty. I think maybe a simple top line melody. Let me listen to a Chikara track real quick. Where's Chikara?
My phone. Broke my phone.
Yeah, I think a top line melody on that. Maybe. See how it sounds. If you don't think you need it, don't put it in there. It doesn't hurt keeping it the way it is. Nicely done from the homie Vision though. Next up we got the homie YIM. Oh, he's back. This kid is so talented. Sounds like a video game. Bro, this feels like I'm in a video game right now. Crazy, man. Nicely done. Tells a story, has nice textures to it. A lot of ear candy. That track is super clean. Next up, we got the homie Flares. He said one of his first. I'm scared to listen. If you're not familiar with Flares, you will be. Dropping my swords in the chat for oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh my goodness. This is so clean. Dude, Flares. And bro, the fact that he made that on a Nintendo Switch is crazy. It's ridiculous. I had goosebumps at this part right here. I literally my skin had goosebumps on my skin in this part. It's like a psychological thriller track. Your website is dope. You made it yourself? Yeah, I made that, man. I appreciate it. It took a long time. Flares is crazy, man. This track was ridiculous. It told a whole story. It was like a psychological thriller. I feel like I watched a whole movie. Clean work, Flares, man. I love that track. Next up, we got the homie Quad X. This one's called Welcome to Utopia. Congrats to the homie Quad X on his 1K subs. Hit him with that sub if you haven't already. Let me make sure I have a sub on him, actually. Damn, he has 26,000 views? How?
Quad X.
That vocoder is ridiculous. Crazy, man. This beat was fire. Quad X, remember us one day when you get on a Travis Scott track. Just remember us small guys. All right, next up, we got the homie YIM again. This one's called Alchemy. He flexed with this one. Oh my god. You said it's a beat battle beat. Did you win the beat battle? This beat is stupid. You hear that little Roblox? That little Roblox sound effect that he put in there is funny. Clean work, man. I'm convinced that Quad X is not human. Me either. I told you he's an Illuminati. I told you guys that already. I don't know, man. The last like 6 beats right now have been going stupid. Oh my. Bro, what was that? Oh my goodness. This ruined my day, man. Ruined my day with that one. Crazy beat. This dude, I'm telling you, this kid is crazy, man. Tyga would go dumb on this one. Man, when does Tyga ever go dumb on a track? He's been making the same track since 2012. Track was crazy though. My bad. Next up, we got the homie Lil Zay. This one's called Lonely.
Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up.
But they hating. That's around me steady hating. So I got them bands on my lonely. Had to run that back up on my lonely. Yeah, they used to leave me out. I'm not fucking with these niggas. Tell these niggas get out. I got shooters from the south. They gon' knock your head off. Don't run up, don't be a clown. Hey you, looking at myself up in the mirror, I hate you. Reading comments, looking at niggas, say they made you. Hate to get in beef and ending up on the shade room. Yeah. Driving in my Bentley, that shit got to the top off. R.I.P. to Brody, that shit talk got him knocked off. 17 in this music, shit it took a while to pop off. Slut, wipe his nose, we get him clean like Lysol. Move from LA to LA, I've been eating good, my say I'm getting the belly. Pushing that track up, baby, this not a Chevy. Know you in SD, but I see you in LA. They say they love me, but they hating. That's around me steady hating. So I got them bands on my lonely. Had to run that back up on my lonely. Yeah, they used to leave me out. I'm not fucking with these niggas. Tell these niggas get out. I got shooters from the south. They gon' knock your head off. Don't run up, don't be a clown. Yeah.
Woo. That track was fire too. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna make sure I follow this dude, bro. This guy's dope. Lose, I don't know if you're in the chat. That track was fire. You sound like what's the dude from Race Swimmer? What's his name? I can't remember his name. But you sound like him with like the Juice WRLD flow a little bit, but your own style. It's crazy. Yeah, he's been making Rack City since. Yeah, every track is Rack City. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I can't remember the last time Tyga made a track where I'm like, oh, this sounds different. Next up, we got the homie, Janet Hot 2, a.k.a. Child at Heart. This one's called Player 2. Sway Lee, there you go. That's the name.
I'm up on my now looking at that face. Oh, everyone knows what a shame you are. You got a way out of me, way out of me. Now look at you, now look at me. I'm not your player too. I don't abide by your rules. I'm not just player too. And you already know what's going on. You're trying to play me like a game, but you can never follow. So I'll tell you. I'm not your player too. I don't abide by your rules. I'm not your player too. And you already know.
Dope.
I'm not your player too, yeah. I don't abide by your rules. I'm not your player too, yeah. And you already know. I'm not your player too.
It has a good movie vibe to it. That's dope. Nice subject matter. Beats though too. Nicely done. Try that hard. You guys are coming in with the heat. I say that every week, I feel like. But this week is just being elevated to another level. Everybody's on point today. Everybody. Next up, we got the homie Armada. This was called, what? Upcoming ID. I named it Leave Me Behind. I produced this with StoneX. Okay. The last track we play is going to be Revisions. Okay, Hamada with the switch up. That was fire. Once again, Hamada, you don't miss, bro. You do not miss. Next up, we got the homie Fonz. This is called Told. All right, dope work, Fonz. Next up, we got the homie. Just kidding. Okay. That was dope. Fonz a lot. I like that. Very unique. Sounds way different than anything I've ever heard. Drums are like, the drums are sequenced way different than the like synth, but they come together well. What's up, Marlon? You said, what's good? I'm super late. Hey, no problem at all. I went back to listen to the feedback for my track. I appreciate it. Went ahead and submitted it. Dope. Yeah, that track's going to get used up. All right, next up we got the homie Fonz again. This one's called Contribute. Well done. This guy has a dope sound. I like his sound. What synth you're using, but both of these have crazy sound selection. Crazy. I like at the beginning too, you put this little clip at the beginning. It's like this guy says it's some Final Destination shit. That was dope. This intro was really clean. Nicely done. What's up, Jace boy? My boy Ali. What is up, bro? How you been, man? Los, what is this Discord thing right here? Let me know. Next up, we got the homie Hamada. It's a progressive house remix. Boy, Jace boy's back in the chat.
It's just two lovers sitting in the car, listening to Blonde, falling for each other. Thinking orange skies, feeling super childish, no Donald Glover. Missed call from my mother, like where you at tonight? Got no alibi. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin, my radiant beam in the night. I don't need no light.
I got some news too. I'm about to drop at the end of the stream. We were just two lovers,
feet up on the dash, driving nowhere fast, burning through the summer.
All right, I'm gonna pause it right there because we have played a lot of Hamada's tracks, but that one's dope too as well. We're keeping it simple. Since you're in, since you're in the chat, Ali, I'll put yours as the last one. But next up, we got the homie Denny Beats. Pause it real quick. This one's dope, Denny. It has the bounce. You're definitely going on the right track now. I see you switching up your aim a little bit. Next up, you should focus on the sound selection, like getting better sounds. But you're on the right track, though. I know you're new at this, but the bounce is there, bro. The bounce is on point. I'll be right back, guys. I have to pee really quick. I'll be right back, and then we'll finish out the stream. My bad. All right, I'm back. Next week track I made is with Sony Acid Pro 7. All right, we only have a few more left, but you made your first sale? Big congrats, bro. That's dope. Speaking of beat selling, I was going to share this at the end, but I'm going to share it right now. I am teaming up and collaborating with Heat. We're working on a few things together, on like some partnership type stuff that I'm excited. There's going to be a lot of changes going on as far as our Discord community, and as well as the live streams might change to just the days. I think it's going to change on the days, but we're still in talks of it. But we're teaming up with Heat. And this Sunday, they're going to be doing a stream. I will be dropping more info in the Discord community. But your boy is teaming up with Ryan and them. They got a great group going on. If you guys are not selling beats, or if you guys are selling beats, you guys already probably know about them. But, oh, wait. I'm over here showing you a shirt that's inside out. I'm over here flexing a shirt that's inside out. But we got some stuff going on with them right now, and I'm hyped about. They have a great community over there. And I think that beat selling and making beats for TV go hand in hand. In my opinion, they're not too far off. Yeah, but we're teaming up with Heat, and I'll be dropping more info later in the community. But next up, we got the homie Denny Beats again. This is a Pusha P type beat.
Danny Beats.
Risers. What risers? I don't really hear a riser, but if you are using a riser, that little white noise is fine. I don't have too much feedback like that I want to give you because I know you're still new at this, and I think if I say something that's going to point you in the wrong direction, I think right now you got to keep experimenting. I think I talked about this before with you too as well. Keep experimenting, keep practicing, keep making music, and I highly, highly, highly recommend remaking your favorite tracks. It's going to make you better 10 times faster. Just go on YouTube. If you make beats on FL Studio, download a FLP or Ableton templates or whatever, and remake your favorite tracks. Remake your favorite beats. Keep doing that while keep making your own beats. You're gonna progress quickly. But you got your bounce down, like your drum. You already know, like your sound is already developing. You can tell. But I don't want to give too much feedback because it's gonna steer you into one direction. I don't want to do that. I think you should keep your mind open and keep experimenting because you're gonna find it. Congrats, Jace Boy, for 1K beats in a month. Yeah, man, he like the system they have, I've bought so many courses for beat selling online, and it just nothing was like something that could last long term. Everybody would get lucky. Like they would just get on the right platform at the right time. Like SoundClick popped off for a little while. YouTube popped off for a little while. BeatStars popped off for a little while where it was just like really open, but nobody created something that was tangible that would last for a long time. But the way they have their system set up, like if you're trying to sell beats, it's going to last a long time. Upper Column with the $5 donation. I appreciate that, brother. He said, what up, X? Send in something. Dope. We only have a few more left, so I'm just going to play the couples that we have left, and then I'll play yours. I think you're 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth. I'll play yours sequential in order because we only have a few left. But yours is going to be the last track for sure. For sure, Denny. No problem, man. You think YouTube is entirely beat selling? It's YouTube and Google. They're the highest search engine. They're the highest search engines out there. YouTube and Google. Is it too late to send reviews for a beat? Yes. Yeah, we only have a few more left. But anything you send now will be played first next stream. All right, we got Hey Anime in the building. This one's called The Straw That Broke the Dance Floor. Very different from your usual stuff. Showing the versatility with this one. Nicely done. I think that has like a good scene opener vibe to it for TV. Alright, next up we got the homie Revision. He said, forgot I had this track as well. Thanks, X. This one's called Run It Up. Super clean, man. Very good drama beat. Like really, really good. Love this outro. Going into the sting perfectly. Nice sound selection. Little sound effects you use on point. Clean work. Next up, we got the homie Ali. You said, how do you submit your music? This is your first time submitting. You can go to Discord. You hover over the share your music section, and you'll see this live TV placement song critique section. If not, you don't see that, there's going to be a thing called active threads. You can just click the thread. It's a thread basically called live TV placement song critique section. Make sure you're not sharing it in the share your music section because we will not go over it. We only go over the ones in the live TV placement song critique section. You'll see like Opera Columns is the last track. But yeah, just hover over it. You want to look for the active thread called live TV placement song critique section. I appreciate you coming through though. Thanks for joining the stream and hype to witness or listen to the track. You know what? Since you're already here, I'm just gonna play it, bro. I'll play it, man. I'll play it. Let me just get through these other two first. I got it.
I'm feeling alright, baby. I'ma have the best fucking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright.
Peace out, Denny.
I'm feeling alright, baby. I'ma have the best fucking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright.
That was clean, Ali. Dope, man. That was fire. What's up, Nelson? I know it has been a minute. Everybody's coming through. Haven't been here in a minute. Next up, we got the homie Opera Column. By the time of this one ends, I don't even know how to in exile. If this ends and yours is in the stream, I'll go ahead and play it. I already played your side hour. It's dope. Dope, man. This has like this 90s almost like dance feel a little bit, but more modern and cleaner mixed. You should put this on Spotify, Opera Column. And I really like the melody, the in the background, the little chord progression. That one. I can hear it like almost through the whole track. It's so fire. This melody, this chord progression is so damn clean. the R&B feel. Clean, man. Dope. And Exile, I don't know if I see yours. Do I still have 2 threads? No, I don't. Oh, it's right here. It's in the wrong section, but I'll play it right now. But next time, just put it in this live TV placement song critique section. But I got you right now. This one's called Sunrise on Me. You got the disco link. I see you. Uplifting melodic beat. Okay. Nicely done. And Exile, right? That's how you pronounce it. This is a dope track. It has a good melodic, uplifting. I think it has like a scene closer feel, like at the end of a TV show. I only had one note, and that was probably it's the same note. The shaker and the riser are very loud, I feel like, and like those are higher frequency effects or higher frequency sounds, and I think you should turn those down a little bit because higher frequency sounds like hi-hat, shakers, cymbals, you know, white noise, sweep effects, all of those cut through very, very easily through like mobile devices like your phone, your tablet, your TV. So they're going to be way louder, and I think it's a lot louder than the rest of the beat. So I think if you level it out a little bit or break it down a little bit, that should help it. Other than that, it's the only thing I heard. Dope track regardless. Dope work. All right, everybody, that's it for the stream. You guys sent in some heat this week. Honestly, everybody was turning in a lot of fire. Highly impressed. I feel like this stream alone could be like a whole Spotify playlist of just different dope beats from you guys. But that is going to be it for today. We'll be back next Friday, same time, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, going through your music. You guys have a great weekend, a productive weekend, and I will see you next week. Peace.